Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. It is September 23rd, I believe. It's about 9:30 in the morning. You can already tell here that we are in for a pretty hot day. Um, Boy, I sure hope the humidity kind of stays away. Yesterday was unbearable until that storm came. We're supposed to have a high today of about, I believe, 88 degrees. Yesterday was absolutely unbearable. It really was. And if you followed the videos and that storm that was coming, that freaky weather, um, it was bad. We got a pile of rain right after I stopped that video. Lots of trees down on the roads. There's some trees down here. Nothing that caused any significant damage here, no power lines or anything like that. But a lot of trees down, a lot of dead elm came down yesterday afternoon. But yeah, that sure was freaky. That weather changes like that and those clouds come in. That's always kind of freaked me out a little bit. But anyway, whatever. It is a very nice Saturday here. Today's actually kind of we're going to call it a special day. It is. I'm going to keep busy with some odds and ends, some little stuff. I'm not opening up anything major here today though, because we have what I'm going to call kind of our annual family fall day. I sure wish the weather was a little cooler and make it a little bit better, but all the family's coming later this morning, and we're kind of basing ourselves around camp. I do believe I've showed you camp before in some videos a good ways back. And understand, camp is not that far. It's just a couple 40s away, in the nice hardwoods. So yeah, all the family's coming, brothers and sisters, all of their kids. Of course, mom and dad are going to be there. And it's a work bee day. Don't get me wrong, we're going to have some fun too, but it's for a work bee. It's to get everything in order for the year coming up and hunting season. My job in particular is to split up some nice little firewood to take chunks of firewood and make them a little smaller for the wood stove inside and everything else. And of course, I'm going to have a couple of my nephews helping me. We're going to run the wood splitter, and the goal is to make it fun. It's a fun day, but keeping busy. The other thing we're doing is kind of steel brushing all the older paint around the windows and whatnot, and repainting some stuff, and a whole bunch of other odds and ends. Some limb cleanup, just a cleaning day in a nice fall day. But this nice fall day is going to see almost 90 degrees. Boy, this year has just been amazing. Yeah, I may or may not get some videos. We'll see what happens. The other thing we're doing, which I really enjoy, is we're going to shoot some skeet, some clay pigeons. That's something we kind of always do every year. I actually don't remember the last year or two of us doing it, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna do that this afternoon. So yeah, me, my dad, my brother, brother-in-law, and I think we might even get a nephew. One of my nephews shooting skeet today, if somebody brings out a 410 or something like that. So that'll be nice. Everything's in order here. Everything's a little bit of a mess because of all that rain we got yesterday. I can't control that. Today's going to be a dry out day. I sure hope. Things are getting real messy around here. Not to mention, I'm kind of overloading some pens with animals, and I shared with you why yesterday. But it's just a matter of keeping up with it and doing a real good cleaning every morning, and putting a little extra bedding in there for, soaking things up. Yeah. So, let's take a little walk. I'm going to show you one of my biggest to-dos that I have today. I have decided, which it's that time of year, glasses up, glasses down. I've decided to put the round baler to rest. There was only one slight chance of a phone call to do another little custom job. This is going to sound very rude. Number one, I don't think that call's coming in. Number two, even if it does, it's an extremely small job, real small job. I'm putting my baler to bed, and I'm going to show you what I do to it. I opened up all the hatches. I'm going to turn you around here. I opened up all the hatches so the sun can beat down, dry a little bit out. I cleaned out a little chaff already, but I'm going to get the air compressor in that wand air nozzle, whatever you want to call it, and completely, the best I can, blow this out. I mean, you don't want this sitting in here all winter. Not to mention also it can build up mouse nests. And a mouse nest somewhere up here and here or here, we're talking absolute awful. You obviously see the lines. So this is all going to get blown out the best that I can. Then I'm going to go ahead and pressure wash it without really getting inside the innards of the baler, mainly the outside. And when that's done, I am a believer, whether I am right or wrong, I'm wrong as much as I am right. I am a believer when you're putting a piece of equipment to rest for the year, such as a piece of hay equipment. This baler is actually going to get a complete and full grease job, total grease job. I am going to go ahead and turn on the PTO, and I'm going to run this at a very high RPM for, let's say, at least a minute or two, just to get the greased in grain to where it needs to be, which this thing is well taken care of anyway, but just to put it to bed. I'm a believer in that. Some of you might laugh about it. Maybe it's a waste of grease. Well, let me tell you something. A tube of grease is less than $5. That makes me comfortable and happy doing what I'm doing, so I'm going to continue to do it. Yeah, this is really the biggest thing on my list here for today. I don't want to open up anything too big because of the family day we're having today. Yeah, so it's nice. It's real good. Another good little piece of news here is last evening while I was doing chores, if you can believe this, I ended up getting a nice little phone call from somebody that's no more than less than 10 miles away. Their supplier of hay for the year fell through. Why, how, I have no idea. Anyway, they're looking for a bunch of horse hay. So they came over yesterday evening. I think it was about around 6 o'clock-ish. We went in the bale yard and took a real good look at that nice, really second crop grass round bales. And we also looked at, I did that 109 bales of orchard grass, which is real good as well. So yeah, that's a real good deal right there. And not to mention some of these square grass bales that we have. Now, we can't be selling everything under the moon here. We actually need to kind of put a pencil to what we think we're going to need and, of course, add 10-15%. But good piece of news. Sounds like a steady hay buyer, which is real nice. At a good fair price, very nice and convenient. It's looking like about every time they're in need, it's looking like they're going to bring a trailer and load up. Of course, we load up. That's part of the selling hay. 5 or 6 bales at a time. So that's a real nice deal there. Very happy about that. bought my flight this morning. Yep. I do leave 2 weeks from tomorrow. Like I said, I got to head to headquarters and plug myself back into the system there, and yeah, go from there. So that's a done deal there. That's about it, guys, gals. Just kind of checking in. It's a beautiful day here. It really is. It's gonna get yucky though, but I said before, I'm not really ready for 10 degrees or 20 degrees just yet, so I guess this is okay. As far as I'm concerned, this is truly the absolute final day of summer in the UP of Michigan. Don't get me wrong, we have some very nice 70-degree days coming from what I'm seeing on Future Outlook, but this is the last true summer day. Yeah, so gotta enjoy it. Try to anyway. That's about it. Hope you guys are having a real nice weekend, a real nice Saturday. I hope you're doing what you want to. Nice plans, friends, family, some fishing. Maybe you as well are abiding by your last day of summer for the year as well, and make it a good one. And yeah, all is well. So everybody have a really nice day. I might do what I can to take a couple videos and maybe shooting some skeet, which I'm looking forward to. I'm not going to tell you I'm good at it, because the second I do that, I'm going to have a bad day shooting skeet today. That's the way that works. But yeah, I'll do what I can to maybe make some short clips and kind of show you my day today. It's real nice. All right, everybody have a very, very good Saturday. Bye-bye.